Welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm just going to be jumping into some Mario Kart here, playing online. This is just going to be me playing against some randoms for a while. I'm actually testing out the the capabilities of Nintendo's online service, just to test out if it's any better than it was before. Now that I'm paying $20 a year for this service, it better be an improvement. It better be something, you know? You're getting your Switch later? Well, when you get your Switch, make sure to get Mario Kart 8 and also Nintendo Online. That way we can play together, like a family. You know, like a family together, where we all get together. That's not who I want to play as. Some of you may know my little joystick here has been sticking, and it causes me some problems every now and then. If it causes me too much of an issue, like if I'm losing races just because my controller's sticking, then I'll go through and I'll switch controllers, but it hasn't been that bad for me so far today. And by the way, I'm neglecting the one rule of using a green screen. Don't wear a green shirt, and I'm wearing a green shirt right now, and so that's why my entire torso will not be in the picture. So welcome to the webcam that is the floating head and floating arms. That's me today, because I was too lazy to change shirts. Oh, you're getting it back from being grounded. Man, being grounded sucks. You should just stop being grounded. Just like, I don't know, lift yourself up. I don't know how that works. Just stop it. Just stop being so grounded. Just like hover or something. You can hover, right? That's the thing humans can do. They can hover off the ground. Just stop grounding yourself so much. Believe to achieve. If you just believe hard enough, you'll stop being so grounded. Hey Libby, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be showing off my Mario Kart skills here. Not really though. I'm okay at the game, I'm not great. But I am playing against a pretty hard lobby here because I've gotten quite a bit of experience in this game so far, so my rank points is up to 4,000, and the higher your rank points are, the harder your lobby will be. So I'm playing against some people that know how to play Mario Kart here. These ain't no Mario Kart noobs. This is a lobby full of people that know what they're doing. And I am one of them. Somehow. Did you see how I had protection from the green shell and I still got my ass handed to me just then? Baby Park is not one of my favorite tracks because it's so chaotic. You can be in first place and then in last place in like milliseconds. All it takes is getting hit by one like a spiny shell, and all of a sudden you're in last place again. And so I may be in 12th, but by the end of this race I could come back and I could win like 4th. You don't, like, it's just that unpredictable. Ooh, this is a good item for me. Ooh. See, it's hard for me to check the chat while I'm in the middle of a race. That's one thing about Mario Kart, is unless you're directly playing with your audience, it's hard to be interacting with them in the middle of a race, because I'm not gonna still just to talk to you guys. What are you talking? What do you think this is? Some type of interactive experience? I don't think so. No, I actually am checking the chat right now. Ooh, oh, 4th place, 4th place. No, my 4th place is gone. I got 8th. Okay, whatever. I don't like Baby Park. That's my excuse. Grounded. Go to the next floor. Yeah, exactly. Just take the elevator up one floor and you will no longer be grounded, sir. Like, this is pure logic. Does your house have 2 stories? Then just go to the next level of your house and you will no longer be so grounded. Baby Park is your favorite? I can see that. And see, Baby Park is very controversial. It's one of those things where you either love it or you hate it. And there's not a lot of in-between. There's not a lot of room for in-between there. It's either like you just love chaotic map or you can't stand it. But I like maps that are fair. If I get hit by one item, I don't want to go from first to last place. I think the main problem with Baby Park is it's too confined. It's too small. It's too close together, and so everyone is all on top of each other. And you can get hit by a bullet bill in first place. Like, a person can be in 8th place, get a bullet bill, and hit you in first place. I mean, it's just not... It doesn't have good balancing, I would say. Because, let's say someone in 9th place gets 3 red shells, and they can end up hitting you in first place. Oh boy, this is a 200cc match. Here we go. I'm not good at 200cc, just to throw that out there. But I'll see what I can do. I'll try not to get last place. That's my goal. As long as I get 12th, I am good. I'm golden. Oh, you don't have to buy Nintendo Online right away. You can get a free trial of it. But it's one of those things where after the free trial is over, you have to pay. It automatically starts you up for a monthly subscription if you don't cancel it. But I just canceled it right as soon as I got it. Like, I signed up for the free trial and then I automatically cut off the renewal. Because after 7 days, it will start charging your account. And if you have one of those accounts set up where your parents need to buy it for you, then you'll have to let your parents agree to sign you up for that trial. Here, I need to turn on bumper. Yeah, because I'm falling off too much. I'm not good at 200cc, so I need to go ahead and handicap myself. Ooh, at least I'm getting a star in 5th. That's a good sign. That's always a good sign. See how much that bumper is helping? I almost just ran into a wall. Not with bumper on. With bumper, I can just, it's just smooth sailing. Oof. Okay, give me some good, give me some good. Red shell, that is good enough. Okay, so I can just hover around these walls and not have to worry about slipping off the track. I see, look at that, I'm not gonna fall, not with bumper on. I know it's called smart steering, but I like to call it bumper, referencing, like bowling, you know how they have a bumper on? In bowling where, like they call them bumpers, where your bowling ball won't fall into the gutter because you have the bumper set up. So that's what I like to call it, because you can't actually fall off the map with smart steering on, so I call it bumper. It's a safety mechanism. I'm doing pretty good, but I owe it all to bumper, because if it weren't for the bumper being on, I would have fallen off like 8 times already. Because this is not a good map for 200cc. Oh, I have a star. Let's use it. Ooh, that was so unintentional, but I got it anyways. Alright, I'm about to get 2nd place, so I'm going to turn the bumper off. Alright, 2nd place. Not bad. It was not last place, so I'm happy. Why would you get Switch Online if you don't have any online games for it? I mean, the only benefit I could see was getting the Nintendo Entertainment System bundle, where you get like 20 NES classic games, which to me is a major downgrade from the actual virtual console, because yeah, it's free, but it's not really free because you have to pay for the service. Like, I don't know, I'm making a Joe Thoughts video concerning the Nintendo Online, and you'll get to hear my in-depth thoughts about it there. Too broke for $20. Well, it doesn't have to be $20. You can buy it like a month at a time. Sorry, Ben is messaging me on Hangouts. We're considering doing a late night stream later tonight, like a drunk stream where we go to the liquor store and we get ourselves a bottle of vodka. We drink ourselves to death and then we do a stream. Now, wouldn't that be fun? A drunk stream. We've been discussing things like that. He's not a good influence on me. I'll put it that way. Because I've never done a drunk stream before. I've streamed while I'm tipsy, but not when I'm like, freaking drunk right now, but let's play Mario Kart. Like, I've never streamed like that. I've never streamed when I'm intoxicated. I should put it that way. Everyone's saying, do it, do it, do it. Man, y'all are bad influences too. Everyone's a bad influence. Trying to get me to intoxicate myself and then entertain children. What's the matter with you? That's patronizing. Not all of you are children. Some of you are at least adolescent. That's me mocking the YouTube demographic. Is this 200cc again? What the hell, man? I do not like 200cc. What kind of lobby is this? I need at least 150cc for me to be pro. Never mind, it takes a miracle for me to be pro. Who are we fooling? Everyone's like, do it, do it. Maybe I will, folks, maybe I will. Then you'll be sorry. You'll all be sorry. At least this is an easy map for 150cc, I say as I fall off the map. But it is. There's not a lot of places you can fall off the map. I just decided to fall off into one place where you can fall off. But 200cc, it's all about not slowing down and getting hit by this red turtle that's right behind me. Because acceleration is a huge factor when you're going so fast. You want to make sure that you don't get slowed down, you don't fall off the map, you don't get hit by any red shells. Ah, why would it let me do that? I destroyed that red shell with my boomerang. Come on, man. He was open too. He couldn't even block that red shell. I had that first place in the bag until I screwed myself over. Screwed. Family friendly. I screwed myself over. Nothing else I was gonna say there. I was always gonna say screwed. Oof. Alright, second place ain't bad. Especially at a, what was this, a 12-person lobby? Alright, but I'm gonna switch lobbies because I don't want to keep playing on 200cc. That's ridiculous, man. That's too much. That is too much. Hey there, Balloon Typhoon. I know you've been in the stream for a while, but I've not said hello officially. Alright, I'm out of here. Because you're just going to keep giving me 200cc, and I'm not fairly equipped to deal with that. I prefer 150cc. That's the golden ratio right there. 150. Not too fast, not too slow. And I'm not entirely sure if switching lobbies has any effect, but now I get to spectate a race, and that's always fun. Oh man, we had 4 people leave this race. That's always promising. You can tell when there's CPUs that someone started a race and then decided to leave halfway through the race, because that's what happens. If you decide to leave the race before it's over, you get replaced by a CPU for the rest of that race. Oh man, this is the first lap of 3. I don't want to get this. Nah, I'm not watching a whole race. I don't got the attention span for that. Alright, let's do this again. This time I don't want to spectate. Now, so far, the connections have been a little bit faster, but other than that, it seems relatively the same as it has been. Yeah, see, there's now 1 person backed out of this lobby, because there's just a Luigi in there. There's no Suicide, no UDZ, no B Hardy, it's just Luigi. It's just a regular old Luigi in this race. Okay, so they're in lap 3, so this is a bit better. Hey there, music playing, welcome to the stream. This is just me, racing in Mario Kart Online, testing out Nintendo Online, because I have money and I bought it, because I'm an idiot, and I just like to waste my money, I guess. No, but I actually do enjoy playing Mario Kart Online, and I also have Splatoon 2. It would be a real shame for me not to be able to play these 2 games anymore, so I decided to go ahead and hook myself up with Nintendo Online. What NES games do they have? All the big ones, I guess. I mean, I sifted through them, but I couldn't give you an exact list. I played through one of the games. I played like Yoshi. It's kind of like Tetris, but it's kind of not like Tetris at the same time. But I noticed they're all like either first party or second party Nintendo games. So you got your, your Super Mario Bros. You got your Legend of Zelda, all of that type of stuff. I think they had Dragon Slayer on there too. I think that's a second party. I'm not sure. I love how creative people get with their Miis. Look at that guy's Miis. Like, he's got some sort of alien looking figure going on, or maybe I'm just being offensive and that's really what he looks like. In which case, I'm so sorry, sir. Maybe you just got, your eyes just are, above your hairline. Maybe that's just how it works. You just got hair that comes down to here. And who am I to judge? Because Suicide, you're You're a beautiful creature of nature, I will say. You got Nintendo Online today too? Yeah, I just set myself up for it today, because I've been too busy at work to really enjoy my Switch. Yeah, I would have liked to see at least Super Nintendo catalog as well, because that is what they were suggesting. I wouldn't say they promised it, but they were advertising that we'd get both NES games and Super NES games back at the launch date of the Switch. They were actually bragging about how the Switch could play GameCube games if we wanted it to. So I don't see why they had plenty of time to add some GameCube games in there. So there's no excuse for them not to do that. It's just they were just, I wouldn't say lazy, but they rushed the deadline on this one. I really would have liked to see a full Virtual Console on the Switch. It would have pushed sales incredibly. If I could play Pikmin 1 and 2 on this console, I'd be so happy, because Pikmin has always been one of my favorite franchises of theirs. And there hasn't even been an announcement for Pikmin 4, so I mean, what the hell, Nintendo? What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna save for this item. If I can get up to first place with it, never mind, I'm gonna need to block it for a show. Oh well. If I'm in third place, I need to be playing defensively. I can't be trying to get up to first place. I need to defend third place, because there is someone behind me trying to take my position right now, and I need to be aware of that. Oof. Well, now we're all slowed down. So that gives me a partial disadvantage, because he's gonna blow up faster than I will. So I'm hoping right now that there will be a spiny shell or something, that second place will be playing offensively and he'll disrupt first place, because otherwise I'm stuck in third. Or maybe they'll just race poorly and someone will fall off the map. That'll give me an advantage too. But really, I just need to be playing as defensively as possible. Damn! That was not a good time to get a spiny shell. Blow up from base. Okay, so second and first are very close together right now, so I'm in second. I need to hold this. Oh, first place! Yeah, baby! Okay, now I really need to be playing defensively. I'm very excited for Luigi's Mansion 3 as well. Luigi's Mansion is another one of my favorites from the GameCube era. Oof, that was not smart of me. Check the chat. Should not have done that. That cost me from first to third. But it's okay, it's okay. Second place, come on, second place! Oh, it was close, close. Alright, I'll take it. Third place. Third place is still a winning position. I'll take it. And I like that they're keeping the art style of Luigi's Mansion 2. And I also like that they're bringing it to Switch instead of the 3DS, because they could have kept Luigi's Mansion the theme of it being a 3DS kind of game, and they could have built off of the 3DS game of Luigi's Mansion 2. Like, they could have taken Luigi's Mansion 2 and built upon the engine onto Luigi's Mansion 3. But for them to bring it onto Switch means they had to completely remake an engine, and completely remake all the graphics and textures. And that's probably why I waited so long to see Luigi's Mansion come to the Switch. But I'm very excited to see it coming for the Switch instead of the 3DS, because the 3DS is already getting Luigi's Mansion 1 and 2. So Luigi's Mansion is fully covered on the 3DS too, for all I care. So far I haven't experienced any hiccups. I haven't been kicked out of the lobby. I haven't been given an error message. The races are starting immediately instead of sitting there waiting for 20 seconds before the race actually starts, you know? When you'll be sitting there at the starting line and your engines will be revving up, but the countdown won't start because it's still working on the connectivity issues. And I haven't been experiencing much of that. And so I will say, just in my immediate observations, that this is an improvement over when Nintendo Online was free. I will give them credit where it's due. I do think they should make Mario Maker for the Wii, for the Switch. That would be really nice to see. Because I think it would work for the Switch. They just have to change up the control scheme a bit. And they did that for the 3DS. But Mario Maker was pretty successful on the Wii U. It was one of the best-selling games on the Wii U. and it was also ported over to 3DS, so I honestly doubt that they're going to bring it over. That game I mean, enough people bought the game that they can call it a success. They got the money that they wanted to get out of it, is the best way for me to put it. So I don't think in my personal opinion, I don't think they're going to bring Mario Maker over to the Switch. But I do think it would be nice. I would like to see it, because I'd actually buy it at that point, because I had both the Wii U and a 3DS, and I never bought Mario Maker. Because I'm just not that big on platformers, but it would be an amazing game to stream. And so that's what would convince me to buy it, is the fact that I could stream it. And you guys could send me levels that you've made, everything like that, it'd be nice. Mario Maker Deluxe, exactly. You could take a... Well, never mind. They kind of already did that. Blue Shell Dodge, that's how you do it, baby! You guys don't even know, that was skill. That took timing right there. That was some timing mechanics to its extreme. Because it's actually faster to fall off the map right when the explosion is hitting than to just let yourself explode. It's a faster recovery to just fall off the map. But if you don't time it right, then you end up falling off the map and getting a blue shell in your face as well. So then you get double hit if you don't time that escape route just right. And just then you did see my controller sticking when I decided to drive into the wall. That was my controller sticking. I did not, in fact, decide to drive into a wall just then. That was not what I was trying to do. Did he just fall off? He did! Oh, that was rough. Okay, but Spiny Shell. Spiny Shell, though. Nice, okay. I reclaimed my position in first place. Now my goal is to keep it that way. Okay, so he no longer has his red shell. I'm protected. Nice! Cool! First place! I like it. I like it. Getting them Mario Kart points. Mario Kart points. That is what I meant to say. Now, if I remember correctly, Mario Maker for the 3DS came out before the Switch launched. Would I be correct in that? Because I'm not entirely sure. I don't know why so many people go for Toad's Harbor. I'm not a big fan of that map. Oh, my dog is scratching at the door. Should I let him in? I think I'll let him in. I have time. I got myself a little doggo. Come on, Preston. He doesn't want to jump up on a couch with me. What a dweeb. Yeah, my dog is a dweeb. Yeah, they haven't given up on the 3DS. They're still releasing games up until 2019. And I definitely think that's a good thing. That console has outlived its time significantly. Because the 3DS performed much better than the Wii U, so I see why they're still supporting it. Because a lot more people bought a 3DS than the Wii U. And the 3DS has been, like, it's what, like 8 years old now at this point? It's an old system. And the fact that it's still keeping up with today's gaming standards is incredible to me. And it shows promise that the Switch is going to be around for quite a long time as well. Because I could see the Switch lasting for another 5 years or so. Like, they're going to be releasing a new console eventually, but I think even when Nintendo releases a new console, they're going to keep supporting the Switch, and that's very promising to me, because I was one of the early adopters. I bought a Switch, like, within the first year that it came out. Ah, you didn't get me with that banana, and you won't get me with your little green shell, neither. Oh, great. That was, okay, well done, Green Toe. I see what you did there. You let me get first place just long enough that Spiny Shell hit me. Well done. And I didn't even notice that I had a boombox and I could have avoided the whole thing. Why did I do that? I could have avoided that catastrophe. I lost my first place because of that. Toad's Harbor, man, this is such a boring map. It's so open and like there's not a lot of turns in it. It's just basic. This is just a basic map. There's not a lot to do in it. Oof. Third place is still pretty behind me, so I'm good for now. But I'm keeping my boombox, man. It's good protection. I got myself a boombox and a banana. That's all you need. See, I play smart when it comes to Mario Kart. Like, I'm not gonna try my hardest to get into first place because I realize second place is still a winning position. You still win in second place. Ooh, both red shells dodged. Ooh, 3 red shells dodged. But I did not see that spiny shell coming. It should have been a tell. I did not see no tell for spiny shell. And so I lost my second place on the 3rd lap. Oof. Always happens. Always on the 3rd lap. Ooh, not for long though, not for long. Second place! Second place! Nice. Let me reply Ben real quick, now that we're out of a race. Ben is the person that did that new series that we're doing on the channel called Ben Plays. The video that we posted called Ben Plays Mordor, he was the one that recorded it, and he sent the footage to me, and I was the one that edited it, so it was a team effort, and I think it was nicely done. It turned out a lot better than I expected it to be, and that's not to insult me or Ben to any degree. That's saying that it turned out better than I anticipated. I already thought it was going to be good, but I thought that was a really well done video. But apparently reception has been mixed because it's not as family friendly as the rest of the content on this channel is. But to be fair, I gave a warning at the beginning of the video. I was like, warning, this video contains explicit language and content. So you know what, that's on you guys if you decided to keep watching after that. That's my logic, is you were fairly warned. Fairly warned, sir, or madam. Alright, so I'm gonna play a few more races and then I need to end this stream because I need to keep working on my Joe thoughts. So, I just finished the script, so it's now time for me to record the lines for it. This was just for me to test out Nintendo's online functionality now that it's been now that it's not free anymore, you know what I mean? Alright, Green Toad, you're not gonna get first place again this time, I assure you that. You got lucky. You got lucky last race. Alright, it wasn't luck. You earned your first place, but you won't earn it again, not this time. Alright, and there's too many people behind me to use that red shell for you there, Mr. Green Toe. But I will use this one. Unless it gets hit by that. Yeah, it did. Why would the red shell ride into that little, what is it called? A cog. It's a giant cog. I got another term I could use that sounds pretty similar to giant cog, but I ain't gonna say it. You a big giant cog, sir. So my dog scratched because he wanted to get in the room, and now he's whining to get out of the room. Look at him, he's scratching to get out now. What is it with dogs and going in and out? I'm in the middle of something, Mr. Buddy. I just can't. Ben thinks featuring other people. Nah, Joe Thoughts, that's my thing. Ben has Ben Plays, I have Joe Thoughts. You know, it's a team effort here. He can't be copying my own format. I do the video essays around here, Mr. Man. And Green Toe is gonna outdrive me yet again. There was not one spiny shell in this entire race. If there was just a spiny shell, I would have surpassed him. I would have done it. Alright, I need to let my dog out because he's whiny. Freaking Green Toe. I have a new arch nemesis. Just because he won 2 races in a row, that's my arch nemesis. That's all it takes. I'm using tilt controls. No, you're not. Don't be a liar. No one uses tilt controls in this game. Although, if I were using tilt controls, then I wouldn't have to deal with a sticky controller. That is something to ponder. Maybe I should use tilt controls. Hey, I should use tilt controls in this race and completely screw myself over. No, I need to beat Green Toe. Look at him in his cocky little sunglasses. He in his big ass crown. He knows. He's got game, but he don't got that much game. Look at him with his 7,000 Nintendo Mario Kart points. He outranks me, but he doesn't outrank me, if you get what I mean. You outrank me, sir, but you do not outrank me. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I just want to win. Now what you see right here is called sandbagging. And what you saw there was called bad driving. There's a technique called sandbagging where you intentionally let yourself get behind in the race so that way you get a better item, and then you climb yourself back up the leaderboard, up the race ladder. So I dragged myself down into fourth place so I could get a better item, and then I sweep back into second, which then got me in first. And I used that mushroom to end up using it to recover from getting hit with something. I think it was a Goomba. But I'm in first place now, and I intend to keep it that way. But now is gonna be when the race has like 4 spiny shells, just because that's my rule. Yeah, there it is. There's the spiny shell. Knew it was coming. There it is. But hey, I got hit by a banana, so I ended up blocking that out with cheating the recovery system. Oof. But this race is really close together. Just getting hit by 1 red shell brings me from first place to 4th place, and that's not very promising. Ah, why did I use that mushroom? Could have saved it. Could have been used at a better time. Welcome back, Balloon Typhoon. I hope you didn't fall asleep again. Am I that boring? People will fall asleep in the middle of my streams. No, it was a late night, Mr. Joseph, and I was doing homework. I don't even care. You should be able to stay up all night watching me play Mario Kart. I couldn't think of a better way to stay up. Why sleep when you could watch me stream? Okay, there's that other spiny shell. Cool. Oh man, he got a block for it. What a douche. What a little character. Oh, you're focusing. What game are you playing, Balloon Typhoon? Hey there, Elijah. Welcome to the stream. At least Green Toe didn't get a good position. I'm glad about that. That makes me feel better. That I didn't get first place, but Green Toe got like 4th place. So that ports a bit of warmth in my stomach. And give me a second here because my vape pen just died, so I need to switch out the battery. Isn't this fun to watch me roll and nay around, plugging in my charger cables and whatnot? I'm doing pretty good. I'm testing out the Nintendo's Online feature because I got the Nintendo Online, and now I'm kind of testing it out to see how well it functions as opposed to when you're playing online for free And it's still kind of... I would say it's definitely more streamlined. Like, the lobbies load faster, the races start faster, there's less downtime when you're sitting there waiting for a connection. And I would definitely say it's an improvement, but is it worth $20 a year? I'm not so certain of. I would say it's still very bare bones for what you get. It's a little... The connectivity is a little bit better. Like, connectivity issues are getting solved, but I would say it's worth, you know, $20 a year, $4 a month for. Ah, take that, Green Toe. Take that. Don't you bump into me, Luigi. You little character, giving me the death stare. I know how you play, Luigi. You give people death stares. That's what you do in this game. Who plays as Luigi? Luigi's like the character that no one wants to play as. I'm just joking. I love you, Luigi. Remember Year of Luigi? That was fun. I think we should have another Year of Luigi. I fell off the map again because my controller was sticking. This is not a good race for me. I need to recover. This is my recovery lap. This is when I go from 9th place to 1st. You wait and see. I just need to get a good item. I just need to have luck on my side. Luck at the draw. Luck at the cards. Oh, I thought my star was gonna last longer than that. Ha! You tried to steal my item blocks, but it did not work, man. Alright, from 9th to 8th, that's my recovery. Now, where is my other battery? Here it is. That's what I'm looking for. It wouldn't be Joe Stream if you didn't have vape clouds every 5 minutes, right? What's up, Green Toe? That was not fun for you. You got hit by my boomerang. Thanks for playing. Look at him with his good attitude. Oh, he's leaving. Alright, that puts me in a good mood. Welcome! You're welcome. You're welcome for that good time. You like how I'm wearing a green shirt behind a green screen and my torso is completely invisible? That was intentional. Not that it was intentional, I was just too lazy to change shirts. But it gives me my floating head. Oops, wrong button. Yes, I did want to just look behind, look at all the people that did worse than me last race. Oof, that caused me to spin out a bit. No, Baby Peach, you took my items. You whore. You little baby whore. Oof. That came out of nowhere. That was instant karma. Don't call little children whores, folks, because then a green shell will just come out of nowhere and smack you in the face. We have learned something today. Karma is very real, and it is very instantaneous. Alright, I really need to get out of this backlog of being halfway through the race. I need to be at least in 4th. Ah, come on now. How am I gonna get in 4th if I keep getting hit by random green shells? I get it, I called the baby a whore. Don't let me suffer forever for it. I need to recover. Oh, I turned the wrong way. No! Ah, my race is over. My racing career. It all went downhill. This is a bad race for me. Alright, I can come back. I can come back. I can come back. It ain't over till it's over. 3rd lap, baby. Let's go. From last place to first, here we go. Ah, come on now. Don't give me none of that. See, it's so hard when you're so far behind that the main thing you have to deal with is all of the other good items everyone else is getting around you. Like, it's so hard to recover when there's bomb blasts being everywhere, and I did that again. That time it was because my controller was sticking. But that's okay. I accept my place in last. Can't really recover from this. Except from a bullet bill, but even that's enough, because like 2 people just got bullet bills, man. Maybe? Not last place. Not last place. That's a victory for me. Not last. That's all you need. I lost points. I lost points for that race. Ow, my points. I think it's time to go to a new lobby, because I just lost. It's time. It's time for a new lobby. As soon as you start losing, that's when you know it's something else's fault, not your own. I'm gonna be a good sport. That was fun! Look at me dancing. Yeah, that was a fun race. That was a fun race for me. I lost points. Oh yeah. Shut up, Tavin. You're not excited. What a shame. Oh, I didn't even get to say it. Alright, a few more races, then I'm gonna need to end the stream here. Because I do have more stuff to do. I need to start recording that Joe Thoughts video. Because I'm trying to get it out as soon as possible. And this is my day off, so this is the day to do it. The Braves just won. Nice. Is that like a football thing? Yeah, I know it's baseball. I'm not a big sports person, as you've probably deduced by now. Never been big on watching sports. I enjoy playing sports, although I'm not very good at them. I am good at track, though. Track is a sport that I'm good at, because I'm a good runner. I could run for miles, man. I could run. I'm a running and jumping type of person, because I'm a lightweight, and I mean that literally. Like I'm a person that does not weigh a lot, and so my leg muscle mass is very it's very outbalanced, because I'm the type of job that I have. I'm standing all day, and so I can stand all day and my legs don't get sore. And that also translates into running or bicycling. Like, there was a time when I bicycled to work every day, and that did a number on my legs, in a good way. So I have some pretty strong legs. My arms, not so much. I couldn't do a lot of games type of sports. Like, I couldn't really do baseball or basketball or football. But I could do some track. I'd be good at track. If only I took track in high school, because we had track, but I decided to do engineering instead, because I'm a nerd. You'd rather do engineering than sports. But come on, it's more practical. It's a more practical use of your time. I'm just saying to take engineering over sports, when it comes to an elective, at least. This is a race. Come on. This is a racetrack I really need to bump around, because the track is very slick, and so this is not a good kart for this map. That is why. Because braking is not enough, and you have like no traction on this map. There's certain parts where there's no rain, and so it's very interesting how they like to do this. Or there's certain parts of the map that's not very slick, and then other parts that there are. It's an interesting track. I like how they converted it from the 3DS to the Switch, but it's not one of my favorites because it's very windy and it's also very loose. There's not a lot of traction on the course. So while you're trying to take those steep turns, you just kind of slip off the map. Big Blue is one of my favorites, though. I do like windy tracks, it's just I don't like windy tracks when there's no traction. Now, I wouldn't say to overwork yourself, because if you run to the point to where you're about to tear your ankles, then I would say that's overworking yourself. Like, there's a difference. There's a difference between, like, let's say you're exercising and like you're lifting weights. You know, there's this type of expectation that if you don't tear a muscle, you're not working hard enough. And I would disagree with that, because you can overwork your body, and that's also just as healthy. Someone started a voice chat. Oh, neat. If only I had one of those headsets. That's new to me. I haven't seen that before. That came from the update. So maybe you don't need the headset after the update. I should check on that. I should download the Nintendo app and try to join in that voice chat conversation. Because I'd like to try to see the voice chat feature, if that's something that you can just pick up a phone and join into, or if you need that Splatoon headset for the functionality to work. Because that's relevant in my Joe Thoughts. Look at Christian over there throwing all his bananas in one spot. That's not how you do it, Christian. Come on. Why'd I have to be on my side? Bad time to use a mushroom. Bad time to use a mushroom. Every time I ram into a wall, that's when my controller starts to stick and it wants to keep me there. Yeah, my controller's starting to stick bad right now. Alright, this is a good catch-up. This is a good recovery. Now, you see that? You see how the bullet bill waited until it was right in the middle of a turn before deciding to undo itself, leaving me to ram into a wall with my sticky controller. Bad time to use a mushroom. Ah, come on now. Come on now. Really? I got Mario Karted at the last second. So you sprained it on the first mile of a 5K. You didn't want to quit. That's just dedication right there. That's not even stupidity. That's just flat out dedication. That's like respectable right there. What was the 5K for? Was it for anything in particular? Was it like one of those 5Ks that are raising money for charity? Or am I being too romantic here? Romanticizing. My father and I used to do backpacking. It's where it's kind of like camping, except everything that you're going to bring with you to your campsite, you carry it in a backpack. And we would hike for 16 miles in the span of 2 days. And so we would walk 8 miles, we would set up camp, and then the next morning we would tear down the camp, we would walk back another 8 miles. And 8 miles doesn't sound like too much walking, but it is when you consider the fact that you're carrying over 20 pounds of weight on your back. And that was my type of exercise. That's the type of exercise that I like to do. I love being out in nature. Like, camping is one of my favorite activities. Which is a weird combo, because I'm a techie that likes to be out in nature. It's like, yeah, let's go camping, but can I bring my computer with me? Can we go camping and Can we go camping and bring the Nintendo Switch along with us? I do not like 200cc. I'm losing my mojo here. I was getting like first, second, third place in all the races. Alright, I need to turn on smart steering. Keep me from falling off the map here. Because I'm not good at 200cc, so I really need something to keep me from bumping into walls. Oh, it was a school race. I see. I see. Why did that lightning not affect me? Is it because I'm booed right now? Because I got myself a boo on my team? I guess so. Oh no, Bumper! Why, Bumper? Why? Completely made me do a 180 turn right there. I would have rather crashed into the wall. At least I had a mushroom. So I can recover. Look how tightly I can take turns with this Bumper on. It's crazy. I won't fall off the map. Bumper has its advantages. I like it on when I'm doing a 200cc match. But the 200cc Grand Prix are the one reason why I don't have a 3-star rating right now. Because I've been going through... Ah, come on. I've been going through and getting a 3-star rank on all the Grand Prix races. But the only reason I haven't yet is because I haven't been able to get a 3-star on all the 200cc races, because I am not good at 200cc. That is my weakness. Because I bump into walls too much, and I fall off the map all the time. Who gets a spiny shell? They were in 5th place and they got a spiny shell. Like it matters, because it's the end of the race, but still. Spiny shell, and they were in like 3rd place. I have hiked the mountains. That's, I believe it was the Chattahooga Trail that I took. I don't remember the exact name, but yeah, we had a great time doing that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here so I can work on my Joe Thoughts video. I need to go ahead and record the audio for it so I can start piecing all that together. I'd like to get as close to finished on that Joe Thoughts as possible since I got my day off. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Google end the stream for us. Hey Google, let's ditch these fools.
Okay, shutting down.
I love that.
Sayonara, suckers.
Sayonara, suckers.